Greetings and salutations, my excellent friends. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It is Wednesday and it is time for a walk and talk. And today I have a very special walk and talk for you because I am here at Seoul Station. That's right. Not a historic Seoul Station, but new Seoul Station. Now this building right here is actually one of my favorite buildings in all the world, in all of Seoul. It is the old Seoul Station. It was actually constructed way back in 1925. 1925, a fantastic building. Just a stunning representation of different types of architecture. It was built by Japanese architect Tsukamoto Yasushi. And if you know his style, you can kind of maybe see the resemblances of Tokyo Station. It's the same kind of architecture style, I believe. Yasushi was actually a student of that architecture guy, and it was fantastic. Now these guys attend protests, and you can see the yellow ribbon in the back, and that is for the Saemaeul Hole, hoping for a miracle banner back there. These folks are in regards to, as you can see, different kinds of construction safety protocols and whatnot, and 31,768 men. And of course, since it is a protest, we do have various police officers on scene just in case things get out of hand. So this is Seoul Station. It was built because they needed new facilities for the KTX. And it's joined up, so you have Lotte Mart over here, big shopping center, analogous to, say, like Walmart and whatnot. Then you have the Lotte outlets over here. And in this circular outlet, you have Smoothie King, T-Mobile, you have a Uri Bank back in the back, and a convenience store, Storyway, that's operated by KORAIL over there. And this escalator actually goes down, because down here you have the metro tracks, and it goes up to this level, and then up higher, where I'll be going in just a little bit, because that is where the train tickets are purchased, and that's where I want to go first. But a couple more things before we go inside. So we have various different religious witnessing over here, and some folks again praying for Seoul Hole passengers down here. Pizza Hut over there, and the steps going up to the top. So the bus transportation area is right outside front as well, and you can see the line for taxis, and they actually have both kinds of taxis. So you see the black cab up here, which is a little bit more expensive, but they will take you anywhere and everywhere you want to go. The other taxi stand where most people are lining up are typically Seoul only taxis, a little bit cheaper, but sometimes they don't want to take you where you want to go. And this has all the information as to where they are. So bay number 1, taxi stand, bay number 2, where they arrive, number 3, buses to Yongsan or Gimpo, southwest area, southeast area, northeast and northwest, and then on out, going up the tick. So it's actually really well organized, and it's been this way for a couple years. I want to say maybe 3-4 years ago. They kind of revamped it a little bit. It's actually quite nice. So let's head on up to Seoul Station, the main entrance. Entrance number 1. You can see the lanterns up here. It is Buddha's birthday approaching. And this weekend, I'm recording this on Saturday, it's supposed to be the Lotus Lantern Parade. But as with most festivals, in wake of the Seoul Hole tragedy, it's been scaled back just a little bit. Some ATMs over there. And as we go in to entrance number 1, they've actually done some remodeling in here over the last year, couple years, I guess. If you can read Hangul, you can actually see where everything is. this little map information, also in Braille. So let's go inside. So this is the station. You can buy your tickets over there, or you can use the ticket vending machines. They have little bookstores over here. This used to actually be the KORAIL tourist office over here, but they've moved that elsewhere. So buy your tickets and you're good to go. More ticket vending machines down there. This heads over into the Lotte outlets area. And of course, Dunkin' Donuts, pharmacy, and another storyway. I will head up in just a little bit, but I will show you around this way. Now, one of the things that is very interesting, I find interesting about this area, is that during the wintertime, this is really cold because they don't really heat this because of the big public area. And we have a KORAIL gift store inside. A lot of different stuff. So we have thermoses, we have grills, wraps. I'm not even sure. Yeah, rice paddles. Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. A couple different traditional restaurants down here. Joe and I have eaten in the Korean traditional restaurant. Not really sure what the difference between the Korean restaurant and the Japanese one is. Beans and berries. Another entrance to the Lotte outlets. And of course, what I find somewhat amusing, we have Lotteria adjoined to McDonald's with only this row of seats between them. Just one little row of seats between McDonald's and Lotteria. We have a Paris croissant over here, which is Paris croissant is the upmarket brand of Petit Baguette. Oh, they closed the lounge. I was going to show you the lounge. So here on the far side, have the toilets again and a meeting room. Looks like we have military office here. You hear the announcement. Another convenience store on this side. Bank exchange. We'll go in there down later. That's to the Airport Express area. Yes, oh, this is really interesting. So this is brand new. D-Tracks, another shopping area. Creative lifestyle guide. This actually used to be the KORAIL lounge. So if you're a KORAIL member, you can actually go in there and chill out with coffee and charge your phones and stuff. Another ticketing office on this side. You can kind of get a look and feel for the station up here. And I will go through the gate so you can take a look at the train area before I head downstairs. Another shopping center. They've really focused more on the shopping in these past few months. I usually don't come to Seoul Station, or if I do, it's just through the metro and then I hop out elsewhere. Information booth, and of course signs in Hangul, English, Japanese, Chinese. So let's head through the doors to the gate area, and as you can tell, there's no one to check whether or not you're supposed to be in. See, we trust you. Only paid customers cross this line. You won't find that in the United States. Well, I guess maybe you would find that in the United States. At least not in the places I've been. But fairly wide open. And as you can see, the doors are right here. All this is outdoors. So in in the winter. This is really butt-ass cold. Really butt-ass cold. Ooh, an AED. AED. And basically you have your ticket, you just figure out which train track you need to go to and head on down. You have options of escalators or stairs. So have two trains over there. Those might be KTX. No. Oh, train here. Mugunghwa over here. Lots of trains here today. Wow. Lots of train porn. I'm going to be respectful and not go down to the train platform since I do not have a ticket. Another Mugunghwa pulling in over on the far side. This has really been a busy time for us to come in. Really impressive. So, yeah. And again, different places, sandwiches. Ooh, what do we have here? Wow, little bulgogi, vegetables and stuff. A bit pricey, almost 9,000 won for that. Let's head up the stairs. Really enjoyable for today. A lot of times when you ride the trains, they really won't even check your tickets. I've been on numerous train rides where I've been between Seoul and Busan, and never once had someone come by and check my ticket. Never once, even though I had. So here we go, second floor. Looking down, ticketing area, that's where I came in over there. So a lot of the folks will come up here and wait until their train is called. More ticketing up here, more train vending machines. Again, Lotte, another Perry croissant, a Burger King and KFC. Udi Bank is up here, and a somewhat nicer restaurant. Oh, so here's the KORAIL Club. This is where we've gone now. So let's see if I can get to mine. I hit to slide it maybe? There we go. There we go. So the club area. You have Wi-Fi. You just kind of chill out. So like I said, it used to be down over there, and now it's in here. So air conditioned, nice plugs, free soda. Ooh, that's nice. That's different. And some coffee. So not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. If you do live in Korea and you don't have a KORAIL card, I highly recommend it. It makes it easy because I buy all my train tickets online using the mobile phone app. So let's see what else we have over here. It's been so long. So another beans and berries place. Ooh, Cold Stone Creamery. Cold Stone Creamery, born out of Scottsdale, Arizona. And going back further, we have the traditional food court. So yeah, I mean, the Seoul Station is really nice. I think one of the things I really enjoy about this area is that it's just really convenient in terms of travel for us. So we can actually take a bus. So I'll go down this way. We can actually take a bus from Dongtan straight here, and then where I'm going to take you now is the airport railroad, and I can take that straight to the airport. So it takes about maybe 2 hours for us to get down to the airport from Dongtan, but the ride here is 2,500 won, and then the ride from here to the airport is only 3,800 won, I believe. So it's fairly inexpensive to make it all the way out to Incheon. Whereas if we took the airport limousine bus from Dongtan, it would be, I think it's up to almost 15,000 won, so $15 to ride there, which really isn't all that expensive. I think several years ago when I was living in the United States, the super shuttle was that from Mesa to Sky Harbor International Airport. So 15 isn't bad, but it still takes 2 hours for that kind of ride. And if you're just traveling with one of these, pop it on the bus, fly, drive up here, then take the AREX Airport Railroad all the way down. So, speaking of the Airport Railroad, that's where we're headed next, because that is where I need to be to go to my next destination. So, Airport Railroad is an awesome service, and they actually have an express and an all stop. So before we head down that way, I'll kind of show you the different ways. Now, for us, if we ever go to Jeju or something like that, this really is the way we have to go, because we no longer have any buses that go to Gimpo. So this is our really only way, unless we come here and then grab a bus that goes to Gimpo. So here we are, over here in the far left, Seoul Station. And then you see the bottom one is the non-stop direct all the way to Incheon International Airport. That takes about 48 minutes non-stop. And the all-stop, which stops at several different places along the way, takes a little over 50 minutes. And it's only just a little bit more, a little bit cheaper. The express, I think, is almost double the price, but they provide some extra services for you. And this one does stop at Gimpo. So let's take a look at this area before we head on down there. Oh, we can actually see here. So the first train for the all stop is at 5:20. The express is at 6, and then the last one goes out there. Now the all stop alternates between every train going out to Incheon and the other one's going out to Gunam. So Dunkin' Donuts. Now, this used to be another coffee place, but now it's Noodle King. You get some rice balls. And a lovely coffee shop. And so we have a coffee shop and the coffee shop as well. And then we'll be riding this all the way down as we get closer to the AREX tracks. Really is a nice train station, incredibly easy to navigate. Whether you speak Korean or English, the folks here are top-notch and really able to help you no matter what you do. So let's head on down. Now, going to the AREX, the all-stop and the express actually operate on 2 different levels of tracks. So taking the all-stop, you really dive down into the bowels of this station. So coming down here, we have another pharmacy. So the pharmacy up on the upper level, and now a pharmacy down here. Need some contacts, need some anything. Need your glasses checked if you want to. Get some chocolate. The convenience store. Shuttle bus boarding area over there. Here we go, over here. And then now we're going to go down to the next level. Hello! So folks coming up. I've always wondered, you see over there's a conference room, basement 1. I've always wondered who uses that. So now we're coming up to the next basement level, and this is where you're going to go if you want to use the express route to the airport. Now you may be asking yourself, why would you ever want to pay more for only 5 or 6 minutes time saving when going to the airport using the airport express route? Well, that is a very good question, and I'm going to show you. So the main difference is if you just take the All-Stop Airport Express, you don't get to use any of these extra services. And the big extra services are right through there, which is immigration. So if you're flying, I believe, Asiana or Korean Air, over here, you'll see that they have essentially check-in facilities. So if you are flying these airlines, you can actually perform your check-in, check your luggage, go through immigration, and go right behind everything when you arrive at the airport. And that's the benefit of doing it this way. Oh, another cafe. Cafe Mado. Looks really nice. So yeah, if you do the express, you can already check in, get your boarding pass. You can already go through immigration. You can do everything and be ready to just jump on your flight. And that's why people make use of the service. I really wish they would expand that to more airlines. But hey, I can understand why they only do it with the flag carriers. So now we're going down once more. And you actually see, well, head over there to the sign. That's a list of all the shops here. So second floor, which is where you come in. Second floor we have this suite, in the AREX conference room in basement 1, where we were for the express, and then face shop. Oh, I guess you can use Jeju Air as well. So face shop, and then we have another GS over here, and the ticketing area for the airport express all-stop train. And this is a great way to travel to a few different areas. You can just use your T-Money card, go through the gates, and then make your way to the track. Now, since this is the terminal area, there's only one platform you need to go to, and you're good to go. And like I said, we're still going deeper and deeper and deeper into the bowels of the station. So above, you check in to the express, and then you make your way down. And this one, you just go straight through all the way. So you don't get confused, they have it roped off. And we go down once more to basement level 7. That's right, basement level 7 is where the train departs for the airport. Way the heck down here. We have an arrival train over here. Everyone with their luggage. It'd be nice if they actually instituted some additional lifts, because making your way up the escalator with those things, pain in the tuchus. Pain in the tuchus. So here we go. Screen doors. And the other nice thing about the express, and that's the express train over on the far side there. Hopefully I can get out some of the excess light from this. You can see that it has assigned seats. So the express actually has assigned seats, whereas the all-stop is more like a normal subway and just has the long benches in between. And that's it, down here. It's no different than any other subway station. You see the airport kind of guide up here. Coming up here, you come in all the way down, all the way down, all the way down until here on number 7. And here's an overview of the subway. So we have the Lotte Mart, Station 1, Line 4 connects over here as well. All the different tracks. And there's the AREX, there's a Geongui line as well. So this is a pretty big station. So if this is Seoul Station over here. Just down the street we have Saemaeul or Namdaemun Market. Moving up, City Hall this way, Bank of Korea, Chungmuro, Namsan Tower over here. It really is a nice area. I really do dig it. I think it's a fantastic transportation hub, and yeah. So there you have it, the walk and talk for this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess I want to ask you before I go today. So traveling by rail, what do you think is the most important thing to have at a train station? Now, for me, I really do appreciate the KORAIL lounge. Having a place where you can sit down, charge your phones, charge your laptops, have a cola, have some coffee, and have it, essentially be a perk of joining the membership. There we go, train's coming. Have it be a membership bonus where you can just sit in air conditioning or in heating and just get out of the way with some Wi-Fi is awesome. That way you don't have to use data for your phone. It's awesome. Oh, this one's not taking any passengers. What's up with that? What's up with that? Anyway, for me, that's what's important. A place for a lounge where you can charge and have some Wi-Fi. That's key. When we go to the airport, they have little charging stations. We can sit down and plug in USBs and 120 and 220. Have free Wi-Fi in there. Free Wi-Fi and charging, that's what you gotta have. So anyway, that's what I think, but what do you think? Please leave a comment down below. And until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching. Remember to be true to yourself and always stay awesome.